It has to get ugly before it gets pretty, so don't give up. Don't give up. It's always the hardest when you finna have a breakthrough. It's always the hardest when your life is finna change. Don't give up. It's a test. It's a test. But it's not like those tests where you get grades. It's a test that it shows your strength. It lets you know how powerful you are, how strong you are, how resilient you are. Because you're making it through. You may not know how, but you're surviving. That's the test. That's the hardship. That's the ugliness of it, because you don't know when it's going to end. You don't know how you're going to get out of it. You can't see tomorrow. You can't see 30 minutes from now. You know what I'm saying? That's what make it hard. That's what make it challenging, but it's a part of the process. It got to be ugly before it can get pretty. But when it's pretty, it's so beautiful. When you're on the other side, oh my God. Oh my God. It's so heaven-like. It's so heaven sent. Last year, I realized that I was functioning while being depressed. Like, for real. You know, I realized since I was about 19 to last year, I was 21. So 19 to 21, those were the hardest years of my life. I got out of high school. I went to college. I went from an all black, high school and like school district to going to college, being the only black person in my class. It was such a shell shock feeling. I live in the city. Now I'm in the country, and it's a lot of, white people. It's a shell shock. I just got to be honest about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to, Walmart, 5 minutes from you, CVS, shit, a mall. I'm used to all this other shit, and it's nothing out there. Nothing. Shell shock, And while I was out there, I didn't feel like I fit in. I didn't feel comfortable. I didn't really enjoy it, but I would try every day. I would try my hardest every day. Every day I would just try, and I would try, and I would try. And it felt like nothing was getting better. I went out there for a track scholarship. And I'm like, okay, maybe if I don't focus on the boys, maybe let me just focus on track. Let me just lock in on track. I'll be better. It'll be better. It'll get better. And I did that. And some days it would, some days it was worse. And I would just keep trying. I'm like, okay, let me focus on my grades. I got a 3.8 GPA. I'm like, let me focus hard on this school shit, and maybe it'll feel better. Maybe it'll get better. I tried. You in school for like 11 months. I tried every single day for 11 months to like get and fuck with it. I couldn't do it. I just kept going. I'm like, no, let me focus on this. I started smoking weed out there. My treat after homework would be a blunt. Okay, let me do this shit. Let me make sure I got everything done. Let me smoke. That was fun for a good minute until it wasn't. Nothing felt like it worked. And then I made a best friend out there. She was toe up from the environment. She tried to take her own life. I had to literally stop her, sit with her for hours, not knowing if she was going to wake up. Devastating moment in my life. Very, very hard moment in my life. Then she got sent to a psych ward and then back home, and I never seen her again. Still to this day. And now this is the season of like track meets. So I'm like, okay, let me just focus on the track meets. I need to stop smoking weed. Let me focus again and again and again. Then I'm out there and my friend get killed from back at home. Leaving a party, minding his business. Random innocent killing. Innocent life gone. He the only one that passed. I'm like, nothing that I am doing is fucking working. I hated my life. I got this tattoo not despite, but because of like how I was feeling in life. I don't know if you guys can see it. But it says Still Over It, because that's how I was feeling. And Summer Walker just dropped that album. Like, it was perfect. It felt like all of my emotions was sung to me. I was heartbroken. I was devastated. I was sad. I was lost. I was confused. I was everything under the fucking sun. It was really dark for me. I came back home. I slept with so many boys. You know what I'm saying? I end up, like, I ran my body count up a little bit. I'm gonna be real. I think I slept with, like, not just that year, but between 19 and 21. I ended up sleeping with like 6 men, I believe. 6 men. I was kind of going crazy a little bit, because I was trying to escape my reality. I was trying to escape. I wanted to do any and everything to escape. I got back to smoking. I was sleeping with those men. My relationship with those men was toxic. It was struggle love. It was situationships. It was bad relationships. It was cheating. It was hurtful words, hurtful arguments, breakups. It was fucking rough. It was dark. Now I'm like, okay, I know I don't want to go back to this school. I want to go to a different school. But shit, now I owe this school $3,000. The fuck am I going to do? I'm finna work my ass off for these next 3 months of the summer, and I'm going to try to go to this school. I worked my ass off. I didn't have enough. My car broke down. My car cost $1,000. Got to get my car fixed. I need $3,000 to go back to school. I'm like, okay, so I'm going to go back in spring. Spring come, still don't, now at this point, I don't have the money, and I don't care because I'm actually enjoying life outside of it. I'm starting to figure out who I am, what I want to do. I start picking up a camera. I'm doing YouTube. I'm enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still in the same cycle with struggle love and everything else with men. And fast forward, everything was just fucking dark. From 19 to 21, it was fucking dark. It was all of that in a repeated cycle. It was fucking dark. And last year, I was 21 in June. I said, enough. I'm the reason I'm sad. Like, yeah, all these death and shit happened around me and to me, and people have disrespected me and treated me like shit, and I'm in these struggle of situations, but I'm choosing these men. I can't keep blaming them for them disrespecting me and doing wrong. I'm choosing this shit. I'm staying. I'm not in college no more, so why am I still so fucked up about it? I'm choosing to still be fucked up about it. Like, let's be present. Let's figure out who we are. I'm tired of this shit. No more situationships. I went celibate. Got back in the gym. Dedicated my time to my craft, which is YouTube. Grew more confidence within myself. Grew a healthier relationship with myself. A genuine relationship with myself. A genuine relationship with God. Cut off a lot of people who didn't value me and disrespected me in my life. And I just moved on. I just moved the fuck on, and I start thinking about who I wanted to be. And I'm like, is this the woman I want to be? Do I want to keep going down this path? Do I want 10 bodies? No disrespect to anybody that has 10 bodies. I'm not against it. Do you? But it's like, do I want 10 bodies? I don't. I'm going to be real. Me personally, I don't. Now, if I had them, I'm going to accept them. It is what it is. If I had 10 bodies, I would ask myself, do I want 20? You know what I'm saying? But I don't have 10. So I'm like, do I want 10? No, I don't. Do I want to smoke my life away every fucking day? No, I don't. Do I want to keep crying over men? No, the fuck I don't. Do I want to keep living in this dark cloud? No, the fuck I don't. I want it to be sunshine. And the moment I decided to choose myself and get my life together and put myself first and love myself and love God, everything looked up. I've gained 500 subscribers since I've done that. 500. I chose myself now, actually. I think it's been 8 months. I chose myself for the first time in my entire life 8 months ago. I quit my job 4 months ago, and I dedicated my life to YouTube. And in those 4 months, I've gained 500 subscribers. My skin has gotten clearer. I met the man of my dreams who treats me like a queen, who loves me, who respects me, who values me, who would do anything for me, literally. I've got the best relationship with myself now. I got the best relationship with God. Me and my family is great. Me and my friends that are still my friends are great. My life is beautiful. I have no complaints. I love my life. Just imagine if I would have stopped when it was dark. If I would have just killed myself. If I would have gave up when it was hard. I would never know what heaven on light felt like. I would never get this beauty that I get to experience now. It may have been 3 dark ass years. It was ugly as fuck. I went from hating myself to being in love with myself. I went from hating my life to loving my life. If I would have gave up, I would have never got to experience this. I would have died sad. Feeling like I gave it up, my all, and that I'm still over it, and I gave it my all, and I'm just fucked up about it. I would have died sad. It's safe to say that I will never allow myself to be that sad ever again. because I learned from it. I learned that shit gonna happen, bad shit happen to good people, good shit happen to bad people. Shit in life happens, period. People gonna die. People are going to go through shit. People are gonna say certain things. You're gonna feel thousands of ways. You're gonna struggle. You're gonna be happy. You're gonna have your good season, your bad season, but you're gonna live and you're gonna survive. So I would never allow myself to get that sad, because I know that nightmares only last one night. And if I could change my entire life in 8 months, imagine what I could continue to do. And it's like, I could have been did this. I just wasn't ready. I want this version of myself that was ready to look in the mirror and say, you're the problem, you know? And this is just an example of my life, you know? But I was the reason, you know, because I allowed myself to continue to do shit that I know wasn't good for me. And I continued to stay in situations that didn't better me. I was settling with every aspect of my life because I didn't love myself. And the day I decided that I love myself and I wanted to change my life changed. When you try to do better, better come. And my whole life did a 360 in 8 months. I went from struggling for 3 years straight to 8 months of heaven. And honestly, it was so fucking worth it. The feeling I feel about life is so worth it. I feel so purposeful and meaningful. I matter, you know? I'm not over it no more. Now I just look at it as like, it's cute. It's how I felt. It is what it is. And I love that album. So I can still listen to that album and fuck with it because it's a great fucking album. And the tattoo font is too fucking fire to be mad about it. It's too cute. What? Placement and everything, bitch, is cute as fuck. It's gonna get ugly before it get pretty. It's gonna be dark as fuck before the sun will shine. But know that nightmares are temporary. When you wake up, the sun is back out. It's a good day. Every day the sun will shine, but that's why I love tomorrow. You gotta get through that shit. And when you get through the hardest shit, you will be rewarded by life. You will. Keep your head up, keep going. You gotta get ugly before it gets pretty, but that pretty is unmatched. It's unreal. So keep going until it's beautiful. If it's still hard, if it still ain't worked, then it's not over.